Hello, we are Year 9 learners from CCYD. We've created a presentation about permafrost and our planet. We've done this since we all love geography and want to get other people to love it, too. We hope you enjoy our informative video and that you learn something valuable. Many of you may be wondering, what actually is permafrost?
Well, permafrost is a condition in soil when it is below 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and it stays there consistently. It is found in polar regions and high mountain areas.
It is very hard to discover when you're on the surface. There are features of permafrost such as 4 slumps, which slump the area around permafrost, like a mini sinkhole, which makes it easier to detect.
There are also pingos, which are hills formed by the upheaval of ice beneath soil in permafrost. Finally, there are pulsar mares, which elevate permafrost when the land around it is flat.
Global warming creates something called climate change. It is the gradual increase of temperature in the atmosphere, bringing down more greenhouse gases, which increase the average temperature on Earth.
Climate change as a significant global issue became prominent in the late 20th century. By the 1980s, it was clear that human activities were contributing to global warming.
The climate warms and permafrost thaws. The process of this thawing releases greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane.
The greenhouse gases stored inside the permafrost are frozen until thawed, which contributes to the climate's mutations once released into the atmosphere. However, it's not just the climate itself that is affected. Thawing can change water flow patterns, drier conditions which can increase the risk of wildfires, and altered habitats for wildlife.
How does it affect us? Climate change affects us badly. It can raise sea levels by melting glaciers and icebergs, also destroy many Arctic animals' habitats. The amount and frequency of rain will increase, the chance of flooding will increase, and can kill farmers' crops with too much water.
These changes impacts ecosystems, agriculture, human health and global economies.
Is permafrost a concern for Wales? Permafrost isn't typically a concern for Wales, as it primarily occurs in polar regions and high mountain areas where temperatures remain below freezing for extended periods. How does climate change affect Wales? Climate change can lead to shifts in weather patterns that could affect the stability of soil and ecosystems. When climate change starts to impact areas in Wales, it could lead to drastic changes in vegetation, increased risk of flooding, and various challenges for agriculture.
So, the question is, how do we prevent permafrost from thawing? Well, solution 1 is reduce global greenhouse gases. The most effective way to stop permafrost thaw is to slow down climate change itself. This is shifting away from fossil fuels like coal, oil and gas, investing in clean energy sources like wind, solar and hydroelectric power, supporting policies that reduce carbon emissions and encourage sustainability. Every degree of warming we prevent helps keep the permafrost frozen.
Support scientific innovation. Researchers work on creative ways to protect permafrost. Some are restoring grasses that reflect sunlight and keep the ground cooler. While these are still in early stages, they show promise and need support and funding.
Protect Arctic ecosystems. Vegetation in the Arctic, like moss, shrubs and trees, acts as an insulator for the soil. When we cut down forests or build roads and oil rigs in these regions, we remove that protection, making it easier for permafrost to melt.
Make changes in our everyday lives. You don't need to live in the Arctic to make a difference. Every one of us can do something to help, such as drive less and walk, ride a bike or use public transport, use energy efficient appliances and reduce electricity waste, eat sustainably and reduce food waste, speak up, vote and raise awareness about climate change issues. Small actions multiplied by millions of people can lead to big change.
Thank you for your attendance at this event. We hope you enjoyed and are now enlightened on permafrost and its link to Wales and climate change. We hope you can chip in to help. Have a great day.